Well, today we were planning to do a full-fledged Bulgarian video, but Arsenal just announced the SLR-104FR, and they just built my card yesterday for it, so I presume those are on their way. So we'll hold off doing a full-fledged. But I wanted to go ahead and focus specifically on this gun here, because it just came out, and I haven't noticed any videos on it, and it is just really cool for the AK collector. This is the Arsenal Bulgarian built SLR-104UR Carbine. This is a factory built AKS-74u Krinkov in 545 by 39, which is M74. You will not get any closer to an original military Krink than this guy here. It's built in Bulgaria at the Arsenal Circle 10 factory. Has all of the features of a Krink. You have your flip sights here on your dust cover. You have a hinged dust cover to begin with. You have the gas tube, which is just retained by this pin on the dust cover. 24mm threaded barrel. Front sight combination gas block unit. Small AKS-74u front sling swivel. You can see up there, it's a little eyelet. Short handguards. Something people don't often realize. Actually, the charging handle is also a little bit shorter on a Krink. And of course, a side folding triangle buttstock. Scope rail inside, as you can see. Buy the Krink for a scope. Now, these come with polymer furniture. This is true. Come on, open up. There we go. But obviously, you can get wood and metal straight from KVR when you order these, so it's not a big deal. They're out there. I've got a Russian, or an East German, I think, Bakelite mag in here. 30 round, of course. Arsenal trigger group, Arsenal pistol grip. US 4 plate, US made fake PBS 5 can on there, so we're good and compliant all around. I think this only needs 5 parts, but anyway. 16-inch cold hammer forged chrome line barrel. Now there's been a lot of ramblings on about twist rate if you cut these down to be an SBR with a 9-inch barrel. To be honest, I don't care. It's a factory Krink for less than what a parts kit cost. Seriously, I just sold a parts kit for a friend. It went for over $1,500. These retail for $1,250. I don't care. If it keyholes, it's a Krink. That's just how it is. I mean, if you want a long-range gun, get an Archer. They're fantastic for an AK. Or any other Arsenal. Buy the the new 104 FR. They're going to come to market at probably about $1,050, so save $200 there. The debate comes down to, does this have a 1 in 8 or a 1 in 7 twist? It seems like it actually has a 1 in 8. In reality, that's more like a 1.75. 1 in, 7.5, I mean. The original Krinks also were a 1 in 7.5 twist. But then they found that in cold weather and at longer ranges, the bullets weren't quite stable, so they sped up the twist rate. Some sources say it went down to a 1 in 6.3. Some say a 1 in 6.7. Either way, there's your difference at most. Again, factory Krink, couldn't be happier. I've had an SLR-107UR for years, which is essentially the same gun, but in 7.62-39, which I loved, except for the caliber not being correct. Again, this gun is great, and if you want a Krink in 7.62-39 now, the Zastava PAP M92PV pistols can't be beat at about $400. I mean, for a factory new gun. There's a lot of neat stuff coming onto the AK market, or a lot of good prices. There's even some new offerings from Zastava coming out this year, so kind of stay tuned, see what's coming out at SHOT next week. But there's a lot of exciting stuff. But anyway, I said I'd share this real quick. Like I said, we're about to go take it out and shoot it for the first time. Oh, this is a Russian Krink sling. You can tell it's a little thinner and it has this buckle here, so you can easily detach it from the rear. Anyway, thanks for tuning in, and next time we'll come with a full Bulgarian video, I promise.